All right, so again, very quickly, type in your equation, negative 2x squared plus x minus 3. Confirm that you have the right equation drawn or typed in. If you make a mistake at this step, it's going to throw off every single answer, with the exception of this first answer, which is, what is the behavior of this graph? Okay, so it's a negative, so it's going to open down, which means our vertex is going to be a maximum. So when we look at our graph, hey, I don't need to change the window settings from what I had this last time because I can see everything about the graph here. So let's find this vertex. The vertex hit F5 we know is going to be a maximum point. It's the highest point of our graph. Pick a value of x that's to the left of what we see our vertex to be. So once again, I'll just use negative 10 as my lower bound, positive 10 as my upper bound. And it gives me 0.25, or 1/4, and negative 2.875. Okay, so here's my vertex. And now I find the axis of symmetry. My axis of symmetry will be x equals whatever my x-coordinate of the vertex is. My y-intercept is going to be the coordinate 0, whatever my constant is, negative 3. And so from here I can plot all these things. So here's my, so if my graph, okay, so it's almost at quarter of the way past 0, almost to 3. Okay, I know it's opening down, so I'm going to label this point above. So 0.25 and negative, oops, 2.875. So here is the coordinate of my vertex. Okay. My y-intercept is negative 3, so when I extend it down, I see my y-intercept, 0, negative 3. That's consistent. Okay. My axis of symmetry is going to be a vertical line right through my vertex. So I can label that as well. And then finally pick one other point. So I already have a point right here to the left of my axis of symmetry. So let's pick a point that falls to the right of that. And so what would be a value of x that falls to the right of 0.25? 1. So if you test for 1, you can take your graph under the Math tab, choose Value, and the value just evaluates x at a given number. We want it to evaluate when x is 1. Hit Enter. We get negative 4. So 1, negative 4. And that's consistent with our sketch as well. Bless you. Okay, so here are our 3 points, our axis of symmetry, our sketch, all the information for that. Okay, how is that? Not too bad.